Lighting is really dark. I am so sorry for that. But I just finished Crown of Midnight and I think I made a really big mistake because so many questions that I had for Throne of Glass. I still haven't done that book talk. And I read Crown of Midnight, well, listened to the audiobook before I did the review, and it's like the best mistake I think I did because so many questions have been answered, but I still want to do it for the review and I don't know how I'm going to do this without actually giving some of it away. Oh my gosh, this was probably a really bad mistake. Hey guys, it's Abby and today I'm going to be doing the Crown of Midnight book talk. You can't really see it because there you go. I'm going to be doing the book talk, and like I said before, if you liked the clip, that was me reacting to, like, after I just finished, like I said. And again, I listened to the audiobook, like Throne of Glass, so I don't have the book here, so oh my gosh, stop. So the computer is all you're going to get right now, and I'm probably going to listen to the next audiobook until I actually get the books. But yeah, so stay tuned if you want to listen to my little book talk review, whatever you want to call it. Also, I have a shelf now. And I know the lighting is crap because I'm facing the opposite way of the window, but you're going to have to deal for now. So yeah, let's get started with this video. I don't really have anything for the non-spoiler section, so all I'm going to say is I love this book. I think I loved it more than Throne of Glass because I was like ready to get into Airfire. I just couldn't do it because I knew how to do this book talk, because like I said in my Throne of Glass book talk, and I will put the link up here if you haven't seen it. I literally read Crown of Midnight before I did my Throne of Glass book review, and oh my gosh, I couldn't, it was like so hard to do that review without spoiling this book. But I do not have any non-spoilers, so if you have not read the book, do not keep watching. I don't want to spoil you. I loved the doorknob thing. I'm trying to remember his name. I know it started with an M. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm already forgetting parts of the book. I'm trying to remember his name. I'm pretty sure it started with an M. If I find it out, it will be right here, the name. But I love that thing. That thing was like so sarcastic. It was like, oh, you didn't ask the right question. I just loved it. When I first saw it, I was just like started smiling because it was such a cool, like, even though it's not really a character, it was like, it just made the book like a whole lot better. When Nehemia died, I almost cried, and you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she's heartless. But I was literally in a public place and I was trying not to cry. I was like I was hyperventilating. People thought I was about to have a panic attack. I'm like, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. It's just the book, and they didn't really understand what I was saying, so I just kind of like dealt with it. But when she died, I think I went home and cried. Like, what? You can't do that. Like, we were so attached to Nehemia and Throne of Glass. You can't just take her away in Crown of Midnight. You can't take her away in the second book. There's like 4 more books. How are we supposed to go on without Nehemia? Let's try and go in some order. But we start off the book with an assassination. And right when we left off, so like the next chapter, when Celaena was saying how he looked up and stared at her, I kind of knew something was off, because usually an assassination just kills, you don't let any witnesses see. I also have a question. How much older is Cal than Celaena? Because when we had a point of view, like when we were at that thing, it was like, oh, I'm a couple years older. I'm like, I know Celaena's 18, so how much older is Cal than Celaena? And how much older is like Dorian the same age? I didn't really, unless they said it in the first book and I didn't get it, I didn't really know. It's magic. Oh my god, he has like this raw magic that if he explodes, like other things explode. I was also questioning, like, when Nehemia drew that symbol on Dorian, he already had magic, but was that symbol what awoke the magic? Like, did he already have it and he was just waiting for him to get to that point, or did Nehemia kind of help him get to that point by drawing the symbol? Well, Watermark is supposed to be queen. What the? Like, I kind of gathered that. I kind of thought that she was like the lost princess, but I didn't really, I kind of second guessed myself a lot. So when they said that, I was like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? When we found out that, guys, I'm literally sitting on a bunch of pebbles to get to this height. When we found out that Celaena was queen, I was kind of thinking, like, you guys know, if you've seen my Throne of Glass book review, that I don't think of Dorian and Celaena being together. I think of them as best friends. But when we found out that Celaena was supposed to be queen and Dorian kind of hates his father and is kind of in love with Celaena, that they might have to go together in order to save, like, the kingdom and everything. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I hope not, because I really like Cal and Celaena. And while we're on the topic, when she went to kill Cal, I was like so terrified she was actually gonna go through with it, because I didn't read any review or anything, because I didn't want to spoil myself. I just went straight into it blind. I didn't know what was happening. So when she did that, I literally stopped what I was doing. I was like, oh my gosh. I was just staring at my phone even though there was nothing happening. I was like, oh my gosh, don't kill Cal, don't kill Cal, what are you doing? And thank God for Dorian's magic that he was able to stop her, and apparently only Celaena noticed, which is weird because she's literally hovering in the air fighting against something. So I don't know. What the hell is Cal's problem? Like, when he finds out that she's actually like the princess and everything is supposed to be the rightful ruler, he's like going on about how he sent his enemy to the ally. You literally, like, not even like almost a couple days ago confessed your love to her, and now you're saying she's the enemy. But she can't even leave because the king threatened to kill you if she didn't come back. Like, what? Come on, Cal, pay attention. That portal scene though, when Celaena went through and she literally, I kind of see now why she knocked Dorian out, but I guess in that situation I would too, because I didn't really want Dorian to know I'm Fae. But I love I don't like Cal's reaction, how he reacted to her, because yeah. But I love how after Cal's reaction we hear from Celaena's side, she's like, it hurt like hell, but I didn't care. Like, Cal is watching this whole thing happen thinking, oh my gosh, she's Fae now, when she wasn't any different. She was always Fae, she just didn't have her magic. And she's like, it hurt like hell, but I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to save Cal. And I'm like, I love how she moved them out because she couldn't control her magic and she didn't want to hurt them. I love that. And if she told Cal that, I think she did tell Cal that. Cal needs to like slow down. Was explaining this, oh, to sit up, when she was explaining this to Cal, I'm really surprised. Like, she said she didn't have any magic, but when she went after Nehemia, like, when she found out she was going to die, Celaena, like, Cal was saying how Celaena went faster than she possibly could, so I think in the next book we're gonna find out that if Celaena really concentrates, because she's, like, a queen fairy, okay? That if she really concentrates, she can pull magic on the other side. I hope that happens. That's just me. I don't know if that's gonna happen, guys. But I think that's what's gonna happen, because when she thought of Nehemia, she didn't think of anything else but that, and she really wanted to get that. So she went, like, super fast. Like, that seems logical. I kind of guessed in Throne of Glass that Celaena was at least, like, had magic somehow, because she was going on and about the Force and how it was before magic disappeared, and no one really from that time when magic was gone, like, they had magic and it was gone, there's not many people left from that time. So when Celaena was saying, oh yeah, the Force used to be talkative, I say, and everything, but it's not anymore, so I kind of guess, like, she at least had some sort of power to know this. I love this scene when Celaena went after Gray because she found out that he killed Nehemia. I know it was, like, a violent scene, but I loved how she was, like, dead aim, and, like, he was, like, even scared of her and everything. I just love that scene. I also love how Dorian and Celaena end up meeting in the library, and how I think my favorite part of that scene was not the fact that they were getting along, but was the fact that Fleetfoot was, like, annoying the librarian there. Literally, the way Dorian's room was described is how my room is most of the time, with, like, clothes and books everywhere. The ward keys, or the word keys, or whatever you call them, we didn't really get to know more about them, just that they were really powerful and that they could do all sorts of magic, but we didn't really get to know what magic. So when we found out that the king had one, I was like, so are these keys also raw magic where they can use it whatever they want, like Dorian's power? Gavin went into Dorian's dream when this happened. I love how he shot right up and it was like went straight for Cal, and he didn't really explain it. He like, Cal, are you coming or not? Because I'm going after Celaena without you. Yellowlegs is literally the creepiest character in Crown of Midnight. I'm not even joking. I was like when Celaena went into a van, I'm like, you don't go into a van, even if the van has candy, even if the van has puppies, you don't go into a van. And especially with a witch, you know, is a witch and has powers, and you don't have your powers right now. The one thing I was kind of like, oh, you only decided now to do, was when Dorian, like, when he finally got his magic, he only then started to, like, stand up to his father and, like, disobey him. Like, Why couldn't you have done that in Throne of Glass? So many things wouldn't have happened if you didn't do that. If you did do that in Throne of Glass instead of like near the end of the book. I actually really like how we got to see like the point of view of like the creature that was like under the library with Celaena. Like I like how we saw his point of view and how he was trying to remember what he couldn't remember because he was down there for so long. Also in that scene where Celaena was being chased in the dark, I thought for sure since Dorian was going down there that she would have accidentally stabbed Dorian. Thank God that didn't happen. I would have freaked out. Like, no, don't hit Dorian. That was the main thing I was worried about. I'm like, okay, Celaena can handle herself. I'm like, just don't stab Dorian. I personally did not trust Archer at all. Like when we found out that he was the person who wanted Nahimi killed, I was shocked like any normal person, but I was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like I didn't like him at all. Before we end this book talk, can we please talk about the time, like the scene in the book when Cal was kidnapped and Celaena literally went back to Crazy to go get him. Like, I know it was like kind of scary for people who like didn't who saw her, but as we're reading it from Celaena's point of view, she's like, yeah, I know I'm scared, back off. I love that scene. Like, I didn't really fear for Cal's life because I didn't think he was gonna die. I didn't really have that vibe because if they killed Cal, Celaena would have gone crazy and like killed everyone in that place. So I wasn't really fearful for Cal. That is the end of this book talk, and I honestly can't wait to get into Heir of Fire. Like, I'm like, okay, you have to get this book talk done before you get into it, so I'm now gonna do it. Also, I have Assassin's Blade with me. I don't know if I should read this before I finish the series, or if I should read it after I finish the series, because I know it's like the backstory of Celaena and like how she came to be an assassin, but I don't know if I should read it before or after. So tell me what you guys think. My other channel, Nothing Compared to Books, click up here, subscribe to here. I'm kind of rushed because I have to do something right now. Click down here if you want to subscribe to my channel. Also like and subscribe. And if you want to comment down below what books you want me to do, I will read them. I read every single comment on every single one of my videos. Also, my links and everything for Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and everything will be in the description below. So yeah, bye!